talking about no CeeLo. But it's like yo, if they bite your style and jack your stilo, what they spit is nicks and dimes, but the shit I spit's a kilo. Shout out Zaya Naji, Central Park, my little Rio. Can't forget about Bandana Black, the shit just like a trio.
DJ Bandana.
They can't stand the facts. A lot is insane, they can't stand this raps. I'm so buffalo like I'm Bandana Black. I'm from the 716. We determined and we discipline. Oh, that's your man. Better get him for you missing that.
DJ Bandana.
What's going on? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I am Buffalo. Listen, we got some special guests in the building. Today. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna see where it goes. Let them know we got in the building.
You already know, man. It's your boy Spill 716.
You already know it's your boy Easy, Danger the Boss.
Definitely. I don't know why when I see y'all two together, I just think of trouble. Like y'all just like y'all up to something.
Nah, man. You know what's crazy? Earlier today, we was like, damn. He posted a picture. We had like, I'm pretty sure he could have added more pictures. So it's like 50 pictures throughout the time. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, damn, bro, we really be. When you see my son, you see me. When you see me,
that's good. That's good. That's a genuine friendship. That's good.
For sure.
With us being, you know what I'm saying, the young content creators, young artists and stuff that we are today, one of the hot things in the topic in the news today is this Pistol Pete situation. Are you guys up on this Pistol Pete situation?
I seen it floating around. It's kind of hard to not see it.
So long story short, they saying that Pistol Pete went to jail, and somehow, long story short, he went in the middle of the yard. He told everybody, don't come out of your cell. He told all the black people, don't come out of your cell. He went in the middle of the yard, put like whatever their gang flag was in the middle of the yard, and he stabbed all the black people in the yard or some shit like that. He even told the Muslims. Yeah. He told the Muslims don't come out of the jail. Like, I never been to jail besides my little 1 to 3 days, but I don't know how that shit worked. Like, what do you think about that?
Wait, shit.
Do you think that's possible? First of all,
I feel like there is some flaws in there. A Puerto Rican flag you can't have in jail because it has blue on it. Certain colors you can't have, like police colors. The police wear blue. You feel me? So you can't. So to have, I did 6 years in prison. I didn't do as much time as him, but I never seen a Puerto Rican flag in prison. I never seen no other flag. I never seen no other colors than white. Like, you just can't have certain colors, you know what I mean? And blue is definitely not one of them. So I don't know, maybe they got it. I don't know how they got the flag, you know, maybe somebody, I don't know, pulled like that. I don't know, this is whatever, but I don't know.
Every time I watch like the prison movies and shit like that, like, they don't be fucking with the Muslims. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, he just told every black person, every Muslim, yo, don't come out your cell because I'm stabbing everybody.
I think that you do know that he's doing this for a black person, though.
Yeah.
Because he did say his friend was black.
Yeah.
So he said he knew somebody that was black. They cut him or something. They did something to him, and he told him, what you want to do? And someone was like, yo, we want to go get him back. So he was like, all right, fuck it. Well, I'm going to tell my peoples that, because let's just be real. A lot of Puerto Ricans is racist.
Yeah.
They tell me, like, I'm being real with you. I see that shit all the time.
Yeah.
So they mad racist. So it's like, maybe he was just like, yo, I'm going to tell the people that I fuck with, you know what I mean? Yo, don't come out because you already know. You know what I mean? But I just didn't, some of it don't make sense to me either because, like, you know, like some people do say, like, my man might be in the yard, you know what I mean? Like, so maybe, I don't know, that ain't really none of my business, you know what I mean? but so I guess, you know, if he did it, he said he did, but, you know, there's other people like Wild Bill speaking out who did prison time, you know what I mean? And he do state some facts, you know what I mean, about, like, I don't know. When they was shooting each other, I was fucking little as hell. You know what I mean? So I can't really say how the jails was back then. But when I was in prison, that shit was an adolescent. Like, Adam Green is right there, and Katsaki is right there. You know what I mean? If you go to the box from Green, you go to the box in Green. But if you got a tier higher or something like that, you gotta get kicked out. You go straight to the cat. You know what I mean? So.
And everything that I've heard about Pistol Pete, everybody say he's official, all that shit. Like, me, two things. One, if he'd have said, yo, don't come out of your cell because I'm stabbing everybody, I'd have stayed in my cell. I'd have read a book or something. I'd have stayed in my cell. So I wouldn't have found out, first of all. And I think, second of all, like, even like I be watching, like, I remember when they were saying, like, how, like, when planes get hijacked, it was like one person stabbed 12 people, like, with a knife. Like, how does one person stab more than, like, once you stab the second person, like, I'm probably gonna, like, move out the way. So I don't see how you stab, like, the whole yard. Like, that's
crazy.
I just can't picture somebody just going around stabbing people and everybody just letting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like somebody, you in prison, all that testosterone, all them niggas that's like, you know, like they somebody gonna pop something, you know what I mean? So, but I don't know because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
But did you hear about the dude? He did it too. Responded. He made a video. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
The person that they're actually talking about is.
Oh, he defended him?
No, he's telling his side of the story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you might want to check that out. Yeah.
That was just something that I'm saying came across a news story.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, too, like I know you. We're gonna definitely get into music. Actually, related to music too. I always tell artists, like back in the days, you got to do more than just music. Like you can't just make music. So even like with stuff like the content, how we just talking about, like with the Pistol Pete thing, stuff like that too. What are some of the things that you both you guys have done to stay relevant, to stay like different than other artists? I see like y'all videos look different. Y'all doing a lot more different type of showcases, or even like with the y'all was performing on the the porch day where you had like the
Porch Fest.
Yeah, Porch Fest thing like that. That's I never heard or no shit like that. So y'all was here like so.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all doing something different to get noticed. Like what are y'all doing differently as artists?
Just treating it like a marathon, man. One step at a time, man. You ain't gotta rush it. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gotta be rushed. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like there's a lot of music that can be made, but there's a lot of things that you gotta see to make good music though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and then just make it relatable to people, but you don't gotta rush it though.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about it.
I try. I really let the quality of the music speak for itself. I feel like if I put out a song, and I feel like we get those opportunities because our music is different. You know what I mean? Yeah, we talk that street shit. You know what I mean? But we know how to make a song.
Yeah.
We know how to make some shit sound good, and it don't matter if you white, black, Hispanic. Somebody who gonna like it. You know what I mean? And I just feel like the people who gave us opportunity that's outside these little shows that's in the urban communities, like these big events like Music is Art Festival, Porch Festival, like these are like the biggest musician events in Buffalo, in New York State, upstate period, Western New York period. So people from all over come, Syracuse, everybody from the state come to this one big festival, so I feel like the music we put out is speak for itself. As far as the content, I'm starting myself to just figure out what to do and find a niche. You know what I mean? Something different, and, but I'm going to be using that to my advantage soon.
Yeah, I think one thing that I see too, just as a DJ, is watching you guys, because I'm a fan also too. Is that y'all dedicated, even like with you with going to school to learn some of the stuff that now you ain't got to pay somebody to do some of your music and engineering and stuff like that too, or you just dedication to just making sure you still do certain shows. And one thing I like about y'all too is that y'all don't do every show either. Y'all don't do every show. I love that. I try to tell artists all the time, you can't do every show. Yeah. Like you gotta be selective with the shows. You don't want to be seen too much, and you want to make sure that you as an artist represented, you know what I'm saying, properly. So I like the shows, like I was saying, even like with the porch thing that you guys, that's a good look. That make it look like, yo, they doing some crazy shit. I definitely see you guys are dedicated. Even like with today, like this man's birthday. Like this man's birthday.
Working on my birthday.
My birthday is nothing but call. I'm taking my phone call. Nothing but Call of Duty.
Bro, you gonna go to work? I'm like, hell yeah. As soon as my son go to work, I'm going to work for a little bit. Go take my mom out. No, but you're definitely right. I feel like the more you give yourself to somebody, and I'm So Buffalo is a perfect example, right? When I'm So Buffalo came, like there was so many. First of all, I never even seen as many rappers as I see now. I feel like that video really gave a lot of people in Buffalo the inspiration to be like, yo, I could do this shit too. Because when I was doing this shit 5 years ago, there wasn't everybody doing this shit. You know what I mean? So. But I feel like when that time came, everybody was like, yo. And I didn't really know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, shit. All I'm thinking is that I know I'm nasty, so I'm like, I'm going to put out. And now I'm getting the feedback. So I was like, oh, shit. I was like, damn, like, am I getting famous or something? You know what I mean? Like from the hood famous, you know what I mean? But I realized that my kind-hearted ass was just like accepting everybody. Like, yeah, But then as over the years, I see it start to just like, trickle down, you know what I mean? And there's still people who still believe in me, but now it's just like everybody else felt like I gave them a lot of my time, you know what I mean? So I stopped that shit. You know what I mean? So you can't book me when you want to book me. You can't see me when I'm picking and choosing my opportunities. If it makes sense to me, then I'm going to make it happen. You know what I mean? If it don't, then shit, you just ain't going to see me. You don't even got my number. Just now people realize I moved out of Buffalo. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, Yeah, you can't give everybody that.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's-
that. We not doing that. We ain't doing that over here. We ain't. You heard?
I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud. I haven't been talking for no reason. You didn't even hear that from me. It's just the simple fact of you as an artist know that. Like you as an artist, like you know that you can't just do anything. The way that you look and shit like that, and the way that you're portrayed and different like that too is definitely smart.
Nigga could start a business. He could think tomorrow. You want to throw a show tomorrow? Never throw a show in their life. It's gonna get spills. You come there, these niggas don't know what's happening. You looking like you looking crazy.
And then when it comes to like our videos and stuff being different and stuff like that, like we all come together.
Yeah.
And we all like use each other ideas.
Yeah.
And like iron sharper iron, we do it together. We don't be like, oh, your idea, man, nah, man.
We never shoot our ideas down.
Nah.
Oh,
you heard? When he bring an idea, I just be like, yo, that makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo,
input
right.
them the right way.
And I'm like, yo, we should do this. I'm like, yeah, you're right. We should do that. You know what I mean?
We just, you know what I'm saying?
We'll never be like,
That's why that
nah, I don't think.
Yeah, we never do that.
The only time we do that is when we performing for different places and we got certain songs that feel like they're too much for that. They're not for that crowd. We be like, yo, you think you really want to perform that at this joint? You be like, nah, you right. Even that we agree. We be like, nah, you right. That's too much for that. So yeah,
it's too much for that one.
Good thing you just brought that up too. Juneteenth. So Juneteenth is coming up. It's a celebration that we have. You know, I didn't know that. I thought Juneteenth was just a Buffalo.
I did too.
Worldwide thing.
I did
Worldwide thing.
Like, thank God for the internet.
I did
I think we got one of the biggest festivals though.
Yeah, ours is the biggest festival.
Oh, okay, cool. The Juneteenth thing. You said you guys are performing.
It might be the biggest one.
Yeah, we performing. Yeah, we performing there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go out tonight. I stopped going to the Juneteenth for years, but now that I got a kid, I think I'm not gonna like deprive my daughter of not going to the Juneteenth. So I'm gonna go. But I think I'm gonna go this year just as a fan, just to come watch the people perform.
For sure.
With that too. So I think I'm gonna go out to Juneteenth this year just to check shit out.
And maybe get some content too.
Yeah.
For your channel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's
get some
true.
content. You can walk around, vlogging. You might see
Yeah,
artists. You see artists.
Right there.
Yeah, you see artists get a little drop. Yo,
you are a genius.
I'm telling you, yeah.
You are a genius.
Everybody's gonna be there. Imagine how much content you're gonna get.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, go get 2 batteries. Bring them. Them shit's gonna die.
I'm definitely about to get some drops and shit. That's what I really want to start doing for the channel too. Just when I see artists like, yo, shout out to Bandana fam.
Yeah.
Put that on there like that.
Yeah.
With music, what's going on new with you guys with music? Like, what's going on currently?
Shit,
As a collective.
As a collective,
doing it together.
Shit, we just let that shit flow. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I
let it
mean?
flow.
Like, I might just call him one day, like, yo, I got some shit. You know what I mean?
That's how that really be going.
Like that.
I think that I was telling Dwayne the other day, like, he was like, yo, we dropped like 6-7 albums within like this certain amount of time. Like, damn, I salute y'all for that shit.
Yeah.
Because my writing process is different. You know what I mean? And plus, I don't really like to give out my music like that. I love my music. You know what I mean? I love my music. When I feel like it's time to release, I release it. You know what I mean? But it's new. I'm just really just playing guitar and just perfecting my craft. Trying to switch genres for real.
That's sweet. What made you get into the? That's dope. You can play the guitar. That's dope. What made you get into doing the guitar?
My brother, when I came home from prison, my brother was like, he played the piano. He was like,
okay.
My older brother bought him a keyboard for his birthday, some shit like that. And my brother just always been a musical person. You know what I mean? So he just started. He was like, yo, look what I could do. And I swear to God, I was like, this nigga got the same mom and same dad as me. I was like, if that shit isn't him. This shit is in me too. So I just picked it up. I was like, oh shit, I could do it too. And then he went to the guitar. And then I actually tried the guitar and I was like, man, this shit hurt as fuck. Like, this nigga's better than me, you know what I mean? And then I dropped it, worked on the piano, got better at the piano, and then I went back to the guitar.
Oh, sweet.
And I understood that they were similar in a way. You know what I mean? Because all notes, because there's only E, A, D, G, B, E. There's only 6-7 notes. You know what I mean? So all those, no matter what it is, you heard it could be a piano, a keyboard, a cello, a guitar, a bass. You only got those notes. You know, they don't go anywhere else. You know what I mean? So once I wrote that and I listened to my ear and trained my ear, I don't know, it just came.
That's sweet. I be learning this shit doing these interviews, yo. That's dope. I thought you were gonna say like you seen Lil Wayne with guitar or something like that.
Nah, hell nah.
That's dope. That's dope right there.
Yeah.
You do any instruments, ain't you?
No, I don't do no instruments, man. But I sing I sing a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't got rhythm. I always want to play drums. I have no rhythm. I can't recall.
But his mom was a singer too, though. His mom used to be out here. Yeah, his mom was out here blowing like.
Oh, she didn't
nasty.
You gotta.
Yeah, she used to. She did her and Kid Cole. His first song, her is my mom and Kid Cole way back.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, my mom used to be on 93.7 and one of the contests is on there when they used to go into like stores and all that. They used to walk into stores with the camera and all that, with the mic and all that, and have people have little contests. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mom was up in one of them joints, man, and one of them joints. She was doing her thing, man.
Oh, that's sweet. So it's in y'all blood. It's destiny. Y'all gotta y'all gotta just do it.
My brothers do that. All my brothers do it damn near. That my mom gave birth to. They do
sweet.
It. We all do that.
One thing I wanted to ask y'all too, with y'all one of the artists that got a chance to travel, like to go other places and perform and different stuff like that too. What would you say is better and worse from performing somewhere else, and better and worse as performing like here in Buffalo? Like what would you say is like the good and bad as performing here as opposed to somewhere else? Or is it? It might just be good. I don't know.
I like it for the simple fact is like me personally, I don't like to travel with my crowd yet. I don't really care about traveling with my crowd. I like to go to other people's cities for them to see like, yo, these niggas came like dolo for real. We fucking with that.
For sure.
These niggas talking they talk and just to be able to get other people crowd.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Because people will bring the crowd to overpower the crowd of people that don't know them.
Oh yeah.
So the attention can be off of them. Like oh no, the nigga that shit was come on man. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I like to go and be like, damn, I just got 100 from over here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Without bringing nobody with me.
Yeah.
And the disadvantage of that of home is every time we go to perform, you most likely going to perform in front of the same crowd. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, like it don't get demotivating. You know what I mean? But
you're not gaining anymore from that though.
You might gain one or two new people.
Yeah, new people, but
you know what I mean? But you need to you need to go, as like you said, you go here, you gain people. You go here, you gain people. In the world, we so small. The world is so big. You just got to go everywhere. I bet you if every artist went just once a year, twice a year to a new state or something like that, I promise you, and that speaks for your algorithm too, because I noticed something. When I leave and I go home and I go to these different states, my phone switches along with wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like a radio station. Once you leave Buffalo, once you leave that area, it's a new radio station. You know what I mean? So I feel like my phone does that. You know what I mean?
It does do it.
So now that it's kind of scary because it's almost saying that they're tracking me, but now my algorithm is letting me know, it's showing that I'm in these different states. So now it's promoting me or. Like I remember one day when we did I'm So Buffalo, I knew some dude and I was like, okay, boom, we're in United States, right? And then some dude from Africa hit me up and who was Africa, right? And I'm like, damn, but we need another country. So I went on fucking Facebook or Instagram, found somebody who did music that was Chinese because I wanted to go to China, yeah? And I went in his DM, I was like, yo, listen, man, I just need you to fucking click the video. You ain't got to comment, you ain't got to do nothing. I just need you to click that video, right? So boom, I remember watching my data. And I remember looking at the states, and I'm like, damn, okay, we don't got China because it was like highlighted. Yeah. Everywhere it was played, it was highlighted. So I'm like, all right, boom. So I went in there, and sure enough, bro, like the next day I came back and it said China. And I'm like, she didn't even write me back. You heard? I was like, yes.
Yeah,
and I was like, but I realized, I felt like just expanding is the best. It's the best. I didn't want to do it either because I don't like traveling. I didn't really like that. I really don't. I really don't like to be away from home or people I love. Like, you know, like I didn't want to be here in Buffalo for my birthday. I wanted to be with my girl. You know what I mean? But
no, that's definitely dedication. It's crazy that reminded me of a story how you were saying like you just did that. I remember when I was trying to get to the 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And like the night before, I mean, we gotta find somewhere. Why we want to go to the dungeon? We want to go to the strip club and just random children. You got a phone? Can you follow me? They like, I ain't got nothing. Like, what is wrong with me? I'm paying them to look at their phone and follow me on. I got to 50,000 subscribers. I'm buying shots and all that. It was like, yo, that's dedication, but that's definitely you gotta do that. That's dope that you. You know, he could have responded back though. He might even know English. He probably just clicked the joint. That's definitely good.
I ain't gonna fuck. I just want to see that in there. You know what I mean?
To even know that. What would you say is the hardest part about staying motivated to still do music?
Life. Yeah. It's always
Nah,
something.
for real.
It's
Nah,
always
that's
something.
the most
You know what I'm
frivolous answer.
It's
Like,
always something, man.
I say that because a lot of people do music, they do just things in general, and it's like right before things get good, they quit or say it's not gonna work out or whatever that too. And I noticed with you guys, like y'all never quit. Like you might do school, do something else, work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do more showcases instead of actually producing new music. Y'all still found a way to still work at what y'all was doing. It's like y'all never like gave up at it. But some people get
we
to a
love
point where
this
it's like
shit.
forget it.
We love this.
That's
shit.
what it is.
You heard?
No,
We've been doing this shit before this for free. Before this, we're just not in the limelight, you know. Or we never, you know. Think about it. We've been doing this shit forever. You heard? It's just who we are, I guess. You know what I mean? So, I love it, you know. And if I love it that much, I wouldn't quit. Just like DJing, you love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just who I am. It's embedded in me. I can't even imagine quitting. I'd rather. You know what I figured? You know what I pictured before quitting? Dying. You know, I'm dead ass serious.
No
and I'm happy to be like, fuck it, I was just a legend in Buffalo, you know what I mean? But I gave it my all, you know what I mean? So,
Don't quit.
and I believe in us too. That's another thing too.
Yeah.
Like I really think that I got what it takes to like
for sure.
to like
Definitely do.
I feel like I got what it takes.
Well, you was on saying
No, you good.
Oh, no, I was saying that is true as far as the love. I just want to correct one thing too. I don't love being a DJ. I never loved being a DJ. I love Buffalo and I love Buffalo music as far as I know. Like I needed to be a DJ in order to be the person to do it because I know that I don't love DJing. I don't love being out in the clubs. I don't love doing that. I know I can be dedicated to being the person that genuinely wanted to. You know what I'm saying? See Buffalo win as a whole. But as far as the DJ, I don't like being around people. Like I love DJing on the radio by myself. But clubs, big groups of people, I don't know. Everybody
looking at that though, those was like the best times when we was on the radio, bro. That shit was lit, bro. That shit was like,
we should have recorded a lot more of that footage too, like behind the scenes.
I was locked up listening to that shit.
Me too, bro. Like I literally before that's wicked how that shit comes. Like let me hear now because before I even knew you, I knew you. You know, like I used to really hold my Walkman out my cell so I could get reception, just so I could fucking hear that beep and hear it play some music like, oh shit, these people from the town, you know, like, I'm telling you, you had people, you picture this, a gallery of cells and niggas with their arms out. All you see is arms because they can't get reception. They just tapping into you like, oh. I got a signal, you hear that? My shit weak right now. Niggas slamming their shit. Niggas like, it's my battery. It's a whole bunch of excuses, but you know.
That's really what I did it for, man. I didn't care about the awards. I didn't care about none of that shit. I really just got on, played some shit that I wanted to hear. Other people liked it, and just really knowing that people was just like, people might be locked up, and that's all they can, you know what I'm saying, look forward to. It was like, and they know they ain't about to wait all week, and I'm about to play some motherfucking City Girls and shit like that. Like, no, he about to play some motherfucking Nas or Jay-Z or Dipset or you know what I'm saying, anything on that. Definitely.
That's crazy because it says a lot about the radio stations because you was for the people.
No, for
and
sure.
It was like, damn, do they not want that?
And they said it was the people
like,
station.
Did you not want it? How was it the people station and you took away the people?
Because it's a business. So
I get that. That's what I'm saying. I get it.
If I was them, I would have fired me too because we never could have coexisted. Like, even like with my YouTube channel, what I was doing, it's big. I was making more, doing bigger than what I was on there for. And it's like I'm not following any of that shit. Like it's never been a time where you send me a song and then he play a song and then y'all gotta vote on whose song is better. Right. Because that's not genuine. Either I like the song or I'm not. Either I'm playing it or I'm not. Because that way, the way that they're doing it is because now when you call and vote, you gotta call in and you're gonna hear a commercial like Pepsi, you're gonna hear this, They're getting paid off of it. It's never just it's ads and shit like that too.
It's a business.
You gotta go to
it's
website.
A business. Like it's a business.
I understood it, but at the end of the day it's just that
I'm just saying the people took a loss from that. You heard? We took a loss from that.
That's a fact.
The people took a loss from that. You know, that's what I'm saying. When he was on there, it was people really enjoyed it more. You know?
And I mean
no shade to nobody. I'm just saying it's the truth.
And life happens. Everything comes to an end. Like I don't really regret it. Look at it now. Even for example, like when I was on BLK, it's like a showcase, right? I'm performing for the same people. I'm playing these artists for the same people, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm still being in the black. I'm still with the ring and stuff like that too. But I got videos where I've done a video about 6ix9ine, and I put a Buffalo artist on there, and it got 500,000 views across the world. So what more? I'm saying I'm still making an impact. It's just now I'm making actually a bigger impact. It's like elevating. It's like that was my time. I didn't like it.
Instead of you just being Western New York, you expand your audience.
It's like traveling.
It's just like traveling.
It's like traveling. So they click on that, see the artist.
So it worked out for you. It worked out in your favor. For sure. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, we missed that shit.
I do. It be days when I do too.
WBLK.
It be days when I.
Imagine now, though. That should have been going crazy. Now it would have been crazier.
That's what I'm saying. We took a loss as the people because you could have been putting so many new artists on.
Like,
and we need that. We need that buzz, right? Of course, yeah.
Crazy.
Like, I don't think, like, I didn't realize when you put me on the radio that how much it expand my because it wasn't just Buffalo.
Yeah.
It was like Syracuse.
Yeah,
it was like Western New York. You know what I mean? I mean Syracuse, Rochester. Like I'm hearing people from. I'm like, damn, how the fuck you hear it? It was like, I swear to God, people was like, I'm walking into the laundromat. I'm like, how the fuck? You know what I mean? Or I'm walking into the store. But that's what I mean. The people took a loss.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, it is what it is this time. I always try to look at the positive in every situation too. But it's a loss at the time. But it's like I'd still been doing that. I still would have been getting played to the same. Yeah. We wouldn't be doing this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We wouldn't have the opportunity for. It's people in. You know how many people? It'd be people in London, shit, seeing your bars. I'm so Buffalo, the intro and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't be like they love Spills. Like
Spills
is definitely. I want to say thank you for that also too. With that, I remember that day too. I remember Spills called me. I didn't even know. Like I had just met Spills. He had just called me. He was like, "Yo, we got this song, so Buffalo joint." I remember they played that part. He was like, "I'm so Buffalo, like I'm bad and I'm black." I'm like, "Yo, this shit dope as hell." I heard the whole joint. They did the video and shit like that. I always tell artists too, like you can't just. You'll get a lot further not approaching like
I
radio.
built a relationship with you.
A relationship, just like that. Like I was saying, I met Spills through somebody else, and then we probably up being.
I got a confession. As I was writing this shit, I'm like, how I'm gonna get this on the radio? I just bet this. I can't come to him, but like, yo, throw this on the radio. I was like, I'm gonna get him on the radio. I was like, well, shit. If I shout him out, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't he promote himself?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the shit ain't trash. So I remember meeting up with him at the job.
Yeah.
You could cut that out. I remember meeting him at the job and I was trying to pay him. And he was like, nah, don't pay me. He was like, I heard that shit. He was like, I got you, you know what I mean? And then they just took over. Yeah. So thank you, my brother. You helped me out.
Definitely. I mean, you were smart. Like I always tell artists, like even I was asking earlier, like what do you do to be different? What do you do to step out? Anybody else would have just sent me the same link to everybody else. I got this hot song, blah blah blah. Play this joint, or yo, bro, I'm the hottest person out there. Just left it at that. But you did something different, and it's even like on regular. You just hit me up on regular. Yo, what's going on, bro? Let's build a relationship.
For sure.
That's definitely that's definitely a good thing. It was another question I wanted to make sure that I asked you guys too. Something about traveling.
The 1,000-mile tour.
Oh yeah, the tour trade. Is that still going on?
It's right now. It's at a pause.
Oh.
Just trying to find new artists. Let other people that see if they actually want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Opposed of because some people wanted to do it, but when it was time to do it, they just didn't. They just didn't know what they didn't know what they was getting into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't want to really invest in themselves. They want handouts, and you gotta understand that. If you want to get somewhere, you gotta put something into yourself before you think somebody else gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people, it's fortunate that some people get that though, that lavish life right there, where it just boom, handed right to them. Unfortunately, we ain't them niggas. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't them. You know what I'm saying? But
sure.
That's like, but y'all definitely had a good thing. I know that gotta be hard, even like with the scheduling.
Yeah, it was.
I couldn't do it. Like that's a headache. But I mean, congratulations, y'all definitely did that. Even like the bonds and stuff that y'all built, just even doing that with the traveling and shit like that too. I know that'll last like a lifetime shit like that too.
That was history.
That was history. Nobody ever done that. Nobody ever done that.
Oh, that's sweet.
And we've been on Channel 4 News 3 times for that shit.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Congratulations.
3 times. Just for the 1,000-mile tour.
Yeah.
And we performed.
And
that shit landed us with performance. Shout out to Chelsea. That shit
Yeah.
landed us with performance there too.
First of all, just being on the news willingly is an accomplishment. But y'all being there 3 times, something positive, that's major.
For sure.
That's definitely major.
For sure.
Anything y'all want them to? I mean, y'all definitely friends of the channel, friends of the life. We gonna make sure that we do keep you guys on the channel. What I want to make sure we do too is like I'm gonna start doing a lot more lives where I bring people on like with the video link. Where if you guys at work or something like that, I'll send you guys a link if you want to hop on the channel, talk to the people.
For sure.
Is it any way possible we can get some buyers though?
Yeah, I got you.
Quick something.
I got you.
All right.
You gonna
We're gonna let the birthday boy go ahead and get him right.
DJ Bandana.
You know I'm from that B-Lo where we gamble every day, and I ain't talking about no CeeLo. When niggas like your bitch, they bite your style and jack your stilo. What they spit is nicks and dimes, but the shit I spit's a kilo. Shout out Zaya Naji, Central Park, my nigga Rio. Can't forget about Bandana Black, the shit is like a trio. We walk it like we talk it, you would think I was amigo, plus you know I got that juice and I ain't talking about that Beetle. Rest in peace to Chico, rest in peace to Chino, fuck the judge and fuck the P.O. I'm breaking people's faces if they thinking that they Debo. You know my circle small, that shit smaller than the keyhole. I swear this shit illegal, niggas better lose their ego. I'm Allen for the running, you just looking like you Tebow. 100 men, 100 guns, you looking like a Rico. Let me stop.
My boy Dice on his birthday too, man. I appreciate that.
For sure, brother.
Sir.
You already know.
Definitely, I appreciate that.
For sure.
Bandana
fan, make sure y'all go subscribe, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. I'm gonna make sure I put y'all links and stuff in the on the bottom so we can follow y'all and all that. Definitely appreciate y'all. One quick question I want to ask each one of y'all. What's one thing that people don't know about y'all? That not saying that we should know. What's one thing that maybe like y'all crochet or you like kittens or something like that? I don't know.
Like that.
Maybe big pies. Is one thing that people don't know about you?
I got like a Pokemon kind of like thingy, you know.
Oh, you like Pokemon?
Like I got the app.
Oh,
I used to
sweet.
have all these kinds, but you know, that's just gone now. I can't tell.
I could have called you when I was doing a little app.
But like I'm a big Pokemon fan. I fuck with that shit. I don't know why. I think because I used to come home from school, and I used to come from school, that shit used to come on. So it's just like, oh shit, I fuck with the Pokemon. Plus I just like the whole concept of it. You know what I mean? So I definitely fuck with the Pokemon.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. What about you, Danger?
Shit, damn, do they know everything? Shit, I was playing with animals and said they got everything on me. Let me see. Shit, I probably gave it too much.
He said they got everything on me.
Damn. I was thinking like they got everything on me. Damn, I came clean too early and shit. I didn't give myself a fighting chance. Damn.
Now that's good. Now they can't say anything about you.
Yeah. Shit.
For sure. I'm about to hear that shit in the rap.
Well, yep, y'all got it all. Y'all got it all.
I really don't. I don't have nothing. I like fish, like pet store fish. I like collecting fish, but I really do know how to crochet. I was raised by a woman. Like if like the world ended, I was like, worst case scenario, I really know how to crochet.
Oh shit.
He gonna keep us warm. We need a blanket.
Yes, sir.
I need a hoodie and a blanket and some mittens.
Oh shit. No, I appreciate y'all, man.
For sure, brother. Thank you for having us.
DJ Bandana.
DJ Bandana Black and Doris Records.
Yeah, man. Bandana Black, you know, he always played local music, you know, for Buffalo, man. That was the only DJ we really had, you know what I'm saying? And he always showed love, man. Always been a fan, you know, since day one. I knew him before. I knew him before he was even Bandana Black, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like when he became, you know, on the radio, a radio DJ, man, he just always showed love, man. So, you know, definitely shout out to Bandana Black.
Yeah, Bandana Black.
DJ Bandana.